Hello. Well, very sadly, this is the last day of my Laurapalooza trip, and I will admit that I wimped out on the last event of Laurapalooza. I did not attend the pageant last night, and this is why. This is what it was doing at pageant time. Sandra Hume, who's more intrepid than I am, did go out, and she tells me that they kept people in their car for an hour and started the pageant at 10 and went through the whole thing, and it was beautiful after that. But I think you can tell I'm kind of fighting off a cold now, so I think it was probably just as well that I stayed home and talked to my friend Shirley instead. So here we go, starting the last day of my Laurapalooza trip. I hope you've enjoyed it.
So a lot of us came over to Walnut Grove from Mankato and hung out for a while, and a lot of us went back to Mankato, but some of us are going on west to Dismay.
The Laura display is inside the depot building. Also, there's Grandma's house with a historic house plus a doll collection, a little round school, a settler's home, and the history of Walnut Grove, plus the archive building where all those letters I collected are hanging out. I have to totally revise what I said just a minute ago because I hadn't yet been inside Grandma's house, and since last year there is a totally new display up on Laura Ingalls Wilder's writing, so you just have to see it. If you think you've done Walnut Grove, you now officially haven't. One of my very favorite things is to see my name in a museum. For many years now, the Walnut Grove Museum has been working on having a more child-friendly, hands-on area, and they've done a terrific job. Also on the grounds is a jail and a recreated version of the Dugout. This is the recreated one-room school. I love the hand washing station. This is so one-room schooly. I'm coming from inside the Walnut Grove gift shop. And I realized I didn't tell you today's t-shirt is also from Little House on the Prairie, the musical. One of the first things they did in Walnut Grove to recognize Laura, they put up this pointing out the Dugout site in 1962. If you look over there, then you're roughly looking at the location of the Dugout site. But if you're willing to pay just a few dollars, you can actually go back and see the Dugout site itself. And I had a very exciting experience yesterday because I always try and figure out where this is in conjunction to the Dugout when I'm over there. And it's really, just more greenery. It's kind of hard to see. So I always try and figure it out in position to that barn over there. Yesterday, there was actually 3 cars parked here, and I could see it from the Dugout site. That was really exciting. So that's the kind of thing I do in my spare time. Let's head over to the Dugout. The Dugout site is on a farm owned by the Gordons. This is the second generation of the same family that owned it when Garth Williams showed up to tell them that their newly purchased farm was really famous. Go by the lovely built farm, which is all from past Laura's time. honey.